Hello, Math 230 class. So this is a video tutorial on how you can access the class content. So I'm on Canvas here, and on the left over here you'll see Home, Announcements, Discussions, Modules, and Grades. So click on Home, and then scroll down, and you'll see links to important class information. You'll see Syllabus, how to access the course material, important information about lecture periods, and class content. So click on class content. It takes us to a schedule for the class where each day is laid out. So that's day 1, day 2, day 3, and so forth, all the way through. So day 1 we'll be going over module 1. So let's click on module 1. Okay, so it takes us to the module 1 material. On the top I have the objectives of the module. You can look at those. Below that then you have a practice quiz, so let's click on that. It takes us to a practice quiz. And so your actual quiz will look similar to the practice quiz. So there's 3 questions on here. Okay, let's go back. Below that you'll have module 1 homework. So let's click on that. And it brings us to the homework questions. And also it has video tutorials of me going over the lecture material for those sections. And also it has video tutorials of me going over the practice quiz. So it has practice quiz 1, question 1 I've done here in this video. Practice quiz 1, question 2 is on this video, so you can click on those and start watching those. And then it has a 3rd question here. So it has the homework questions along with the lecture, along with me going over the practice quiz. Alright, so you can look at those. Let's go back. Below that you have practice submitting a quiz. So if you click on that. Okay, so when you submit your quiz, you'll be submitting pictures of your work. So you'll write your answers on a piece of paper and then you'll take pictures of your work. So you want to practice submitting a quiz. Before you take the actual quiz, you can follow the directions here in this video and that will walk you through how to submit your quiz. Okay, so let's go back. I'll let you look at that. Below that we have how to participate during the lecture periods. So you can click on those and there's videos explaining how you can participate during the lecture periods. So I'll let you look at those. Okay, then it has down here to do. So it has day 1. So what we're doing on day 1 is you'll be going over, first you'll be signing in. So you'll be clicking on attendance lecture 1. Then you'll be going to the lecture 1 questions. So let's sign in here. So click on attendance lecture 1. Then to sign in, click on start assignment up here. Then scroll down and type your name here. So I'm going to type Professor McLaughlin. Okay, so I'll type Professor McLaughlin here. You'll type your name here. Then once you have typed your name, go down and say submit assignment. Okay, so now we've signed in. Okay, let's go back. So once we've signed in then, we're going to go to the lecture questions. So click on lecture 1, question 1. Okay, so at the top I just tell you about the lecture 1. We'll be going over module 1 and telling you how to participate in the lecture periods and different things like that. So you can look at that. Then below that I tell you to start watching this video, these 2 videos actually. And then I tell you to take screenshots here. And then I have a question for you to work on. So you can just click on this question here. And it'll take you to the question. So there's your first question. So what you'll do is you'll watch the videos and then you'll work on this question and then write your answer on a piece of paper, and then you can take pictures and share it with me. So, and also I give you a hint here also, if you post a correct answer before the first 30 minutes of our first scheduled class meeting, you will get 2 points extra credit added to your first quiz score, and you can attempt the question as many times as you want within the time frame. Okay, so once you've worked on the question and you've written your answer out, then you need to share it with me. So you'll go to the top up here to the reply in the top. There's a reply in the bottom also, but I want you to use the reply in the top. It's easier for me to keep track of things. So click on reply. Then you can just click on insert and then image, and then you can upload your image. So I have a video tutorial on how you can participate, so I won't go through it here. And then I'll be able to see your work and I can comment on it then. And if it's correct, you get the 2 points extra credit. And if it's not correct, I'll give you a hint and tell you to work on it some more. Okay, so let's now go to the, so say you finished your lecture 1 question 1, go back over here then. You go to lecture 1 question 2. And the same thing, I have to tell you to start watching this video. And then I have question 2 for you to work on. And then if you post a correct answer for this one before the first 40 minutes of our first class meeting, you will get 2 points extra credit added to your first quiz score. So again, you'll write your answer and then you'll post your work up here like you did for the other question. Okay, so let's go back. So that'll be the first lecture period then. That'll be day 1. And then for day 2, you do the same thing. You'd click on attendance first, then you'd go to the lecture questions. Okay, and then day 3, looks like we have a quiz. So the first thing you have to do is submit your quiz agreement. So if you click on that, that just it's an agreement stating that you will not cheat. Okay, so there's a video tutorial on how you can submit your quiz agreement. So first submit this before you take your quiz. So once you've submitted your quiz agreement, let's go back over here. Then you can click on your quiz. Okay, so it says up here, you can submit your quiz by taking photos of your work or writing your answers in a note-taking app and then submitting the PDF file. The only files you can upload are JPG, so pictures, and PDF. You can also insert your pictures in a Google Doc and then submit the link to your Google Doc, and I have a video tutorial of how you can do that here. And if you scroll down, you'll see the quiz at the bottom here. So you'll work on the quiz, write your answers, and then submit the quiz. Okay, let's go back. So that'll be day 3. All right. So below that then we have some office hours and other student resources. So there's online office hours. So look on the syllabus for the times of the office hours, then a link to the Learning Center. And then also here we have a study group / discussion page. So you want to set up a study group, you can click on this and it'll take you to a discussion page where you can start a study group. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so this is how you're going to access the class content. Alright, so let's leave it there. So I'll see you guys in class.